Welcome to Pastor's Chat today. We're looking at Luke chapter 9. We're working our way through this chapter and through the entire Gospel of Luke. And we're learning many lessons about what it really means to be a follower of Jesus Christ, to be a disciple, a disciplined one. As I read this passage in front of us, and we've been talking the last few days about Jesus, after he cast the demon out of the little boy, and the father had been so upset, and the other disciples could not cast the demon out. Then Jesus has some direct conversations with his disciples after that. And he said to them, it says in verse 43, he said to his disciples, "Let these words sink down into your ears. For the Son of Man is about to be betrayed into the hands of men." But they did not understand the saying. It was hidden from them so that they did not perceive it, and they were afraid to ask him about this saying. And then right after that, verse 46, then a dispute arose among them as to which of them would be the greatest. And Jesus, perceiving the thought of their heart, now they didn't do this in language that Jesus could hear verbally, outwardly. They got aside, away from Jesus, but then Jesus could read their thoughts. Remember, he's omniscient, he's all-knowing, he's God. And he said to them, by basically giving them an example, he took a little child, set him by him, and said to them, whoever receives, and this word receive just jumped out at me big time. Whoever receives this little child in my name receives me. Whoever receives me receives him who sent me. For he who is least among you will be greatest. Now, I've just thinking through this passage and thinking about how the disciples have now been with Jesus at least 3 years. They followed him as he's loved the multitudes. He's taken time for the individuals. Over and again, we've talked about that. He was moved with compassion for the multitudes. They were like sheep without a shepherd. Jesus cared for people. And here are these disciples being able to be the inner circle around Jesus everywhere he goes, experience the raising of a dead man, experience the sight given back to the blind. Here, people that were lame began to walk, people that were demon possessed, they were healed. Jesus healed people at a distance. They saw all this. They were there. He called them to be his disciples. They were inner circle. Three of them went up on the Mount of Transfiguration, saw his glory, and yet they're dealing with pride. Dealing with pride. You know, the greatest danger we face with success in any way, form, or whatsoever is pride. In Obadiah chapter 1, it only has one chapter, is a prophecy against the nation of Edom. And Obadiah, right in, I think, verse 3 it is, he says, "The pride of thine heart has deceived you." The pride of your heart has deceived you. When you start thinking, wow, look at me, I'm with Jesus, I'm experiencing miracles, man, look at all these great things, look at all these crowds coming, look at all these ministries we have. My friend, be careful. Be careful. The blessings of God sometimes lead us to a sense of, I'm entitled and I am special, so special, I'm above others, and I'm going to be really great in the kingdom. And of course, Jesus had just told the disciples, hey, listen, the Son of Man is here to go to a cross. I'm here, of course, healing people, taking care of things, but I'm going to a cross, and I'm going to be rejected and betrayed into the hands of men. And now you need humility. And that's a child. A child has humility. A child is totally dependent. A child believes what you tell him. A child has great faith. Oh, my friend, Jesus said, you receive a little child, you receive the special child. That's the kind of humility I had when I left heaven and came down to earth. That's the kind of humility you're going to need if you're going to win a world to Jesus Christ, is a humility that doesn't try to be great, but a humility that has the heart of a child, just simply dependent, helpless, looking to God every moment for help and grace to do what needs to be done. Oh, there's so much to learn there. And then Jesus, I love what he said, whoever receives me receives him who sent me. You want to know God? Receive Jesus Christ. And when you receive him with his mind, let this mind be in you, which was also in Christ Jesus, Philippians 2, my friends, you'll meet God in a special way. Well, God bless you, and you have a wonderful, wonderful day.